All right, Leo or cross watcher. I'm hearing IV hydration. I had to hurry up and say that before I forgot. I want. I legit. I don't know if you've ever done this IV hydration. Well, yeah, everybody's done it. I mean, but there are actual places that do IV hydration. Maybe that's significant for someone here. Maybe some of you have found yourself dehydrated, but if you're sick or something or you go to the hospital, you usually have to get in like an IV, but they have actual places and I want to go so bad. But I started seeing it in yours today. But I see it as a person, right? There's somebody here, this could be you, that has been an IV drip for somebody, that has been packed full of vitamins, packed full of hydration, restoration. That was that individual in somebody's life who, when they were connected, when they were inserted, guys, when they were close one with another person, this person was feeling really good and rejuvenated and revived and replenished, better, feeling better. But as with anything, the IV bag eventually runs out. It's like once it's completely given everything that it can, it's empty, and there's nowhere else it can go, and there's nothing else that it can do, and there's nothing else that you can receive from it. So what do? Well, you unplug it, take it out, and you dispose of it. You get rid of it. So some of you, I'm going to say that this is you, but this could be reversed. Some of you could have felt like you were that person that was constantly giving and giving and giving and giving, and energetically, it feels energetically giving, not materialistically, not financially, but giving to someone. And perhaps you felt at the end of the day completely empty, drained, as if they were never pouring back into you. Kind of reminds me of cancers a little bit. You may want to watch the Cancer Message. It's a little different though. That one was wow, but it could be connected. Maybe there's a Leo Cancer cusp, but where it's along the lines of, I see somebody right now sitting in a hydration place or in a hospital bed, wherever they're being administered an IV drip, and maybe there's vitamins in it, whatever it is, they feel amazing afterwards. Reminds me of like Hollywood and all of those, like, the A that they get. Not caring at all where necessarily it had to come from. Where did you get your energy? How did you get to the place that you are? Just wanting to take it from you. Completely like unthankful. That's how it appears. It's appeared that somebody didn't care when you were there. They didn't care what you replenished them with. They didn't care that you boosted them, that you gave them what they needed, energetically speaking. You made them feel really good. Some of you could have definitely been intimate with this person. And so then you unplugged, you detached yourself from someone because you were empty. You had nothing else to give them, nor were you even being appreciated for what you were doing. Not that an IV bag needs appreciation. So from that, I gather you weren't being who you are to someone to get anything out of it. You genuinely wanted to help. You genuinely cared. You genuinely loved them, however this goes. You were genuine. Otherwise, you wouldn't waste all your goodness. You wouldn't waste your energy. You wouldn't waste your love on somebody who you didn't love, who you weren't trying to help, who you weren't trying to be there for. And at the end of the day, the needle comes out and they stand back up and they're feeling really good, all while they get to live their life and go give all that energy and all that goodness that you just like instilled in them. All that, maybe you boosted someone a lot. You were like, hey, constantly remembering their birthdays, constantly remembering being the first one to text and reach out and make them feel good, and bragging on their career and their work. I'm hearing their work, what they do for work. Just making them feel really good, making them realize that you care about them. Doesn't mean there weren't ever issues between the two of you. I don't know. Something has to happen in order to get an IV drip. Usually there's some unwell energy somewhere. I don't know if it was because of the two of you, or, maybe things that happened to this person before the two of you met. I don't know, maybe all the above. Either way, it's like, eventually I'm going to stop because I have nothing left to give you. Somebody pulled away here because they had nothing left energetically at all to give another person. And I think the person who received this energy, who received this IV drip, if you will, is like wanting that again. They want to feel that way because it's nothing like it. There's nothing like that. It was like a natural healing. It felt like being a newborn all over again. Like, oh my God. Have you ever gotten an IV? Even in the hospital. Like, just you feel so good after. You feel like you could conquer the world. You can sleep. Your organs don't hurt. You don't hurt as much. You feel amazing. You pee a lot, but you feel amazing. That's the vibe here, guys. It's like somebody's coming back. They want to return to the IV hydration place, or they want to return to the doctor. Yeah, they want to return to the source of restoration, but the source is no longer there. I mean, it's empty. The source has nothing left to give because it was completely drained. Someone could feel like they were used here, or just taken for granted, taken advantage of, just disposed of. Yep, that's it. Disposed of, taken advantage. Isn't advantage also like a flea treatment for animals? Why am I seeing that? Maybe that's specific, something to do with a pet or animals, or maybe someone felt like they were just someone's pet. They were someone to kind of, you know, like a man's best friend, or someone to keep them company, make them feel really good, you know, be loyal to them. Meanwhile, it's like, well, what about me? I'm not getting any reciprocation. I'm not getting anything but left at home, or left in my cage, or thrown in the trash, or put in the recycle bin, or the biohazard. Like, you're just getting rid of me. So no, you may not have any more of my IV hydration, sir. That's kind of how it feels. It's like, yeah, there's a connection that's been broken here because someone was, there's the plane. It's like always on time. I think somebody's going to reach out, or is considering it, you know, but maybe they know that they've left someone hanging. You know why I say that? Because IV bags are usually hanging. I see it. I see it in my mind's eye. I see the IV bag hanging from the metal pole. Somebody left someone hanging here after they drained them, after they used them or got what they needed from them to feel better. They would come in when they needed some, and then they would leave. But now this person has received other IV hydration bags. See how I wanted to say hi there? Somebody wants to say hi there. Somebody wants to reach out, keep it subtle, or keep it, you know. And it's like, no, keep that, keep it. Say that to someone else. Do it to someone else. I don't want it anymore. I'm not even interested. I'm going to put my IV fluids into somebody who's going to appreciate me at something like that. You know how long it's taken me to refill myself, energetically speaking? You know how long it's taken me to like get over this and not think about you? And you know what I mean? Wow, I love visions. You can get a whole ass message out of a vision. So I see somebody who, you know, they've returned to the doctor or the hydration place, and they're getting other IV bags and, you know, vitamin drips and boosters and stuff like that, but it's like not the same. It's not the same. Okay, it does remind me of Cancer's message a lot. It's like, it's not the same. And so it's like, I want to know what was in that one. I want to know what was in that one IV bag that day. What was in that one? That one made me feel the best. And it's like, well, we can't give you the secret ingredients because there's no one like it. It was that only one, and you've already had it. You've used it all up. There's no more. There's no reserves. There's none. There's nothing. Somebody wants more from someone who has nothing to give them anymore because they've given them everything they could. They've tried everything that they could. They helped them, or they were there for them, or they did everything they could to let this person know, I care for you. I don't know how it's always appeared. I know that it always hasn't been great. I know that things have hurt at times, but I'm here, and I have been here for you, and you left me hanging. You left me out. You threw me away. You disposed of me. And I'm not important to you, and now I literally have nothing to give. Even if I wanted to give to you again, I can't. It's just not there. It's safe to say that somebody maybe is like no longer has feelings for someone, or is losing feelings, or has already lost feelings for someone, or is like, you've done this to me one too many times, or the last time was the charm, or I'm losing love for you, or I've completely lost love for you. I'm out of love. I have no more love to give. I'm all out of love, but I'm not lost without you. Wow. What do they do with those bags anyway? Let's look that up. I have 58 seconds on the clock. What do they do with IV hydration bags after they're used? Oh, look, people on Quora. Is that how you say it? Quora, Quora. They asked that question. I feel like I need my glasses again. They're thrown in the trash. Fluid bags and IV tubing are thrown in the trash. They are just empty plastic and don't require any special disposal. Oh, they don't even get special disposal. They're just empty plastic. That's how somebody was treated. Even the IV catheter that was in your vein gets tossed in the trash. Well, that's understandable. Wow. IV bags that contain only saline or electrolyte solution are not hazardous or pharmaceutical waste. The fluids can be disposed of down the drain, and the IV bag can be placed in regular or recycled waste. Okay, or you can recycle them. That's it. Somebody's trying to recycle. I was like, what am I going to title this? Recycle our love. Recycle our connection. This could even be a friend who's trying to come back in and be a friend again, but it's like, wait, you want to be friends again? You want to recycle this? Wait, let me get this right. You're trying to recycle me. Or a lover is going to say, or they want to, they hope to recycle a love or rekindle a love or something. They want to bring it back to life, see if they can get some more use out of it. Wow. That's what I'm getting. Recycle our love, question mark. And I'm pretty sure, who else had a question mark? I don't remember. I wrote it down. It was, I think who was it? Gemini. Some of you could be connected to a Gemini. It was that one. It was Gemini's. It had something to do with friends. It was like, are we just friends? Question mark. And I made, and in that video, which I did before yours, I'm doing them in order, had something to do with, the question mark was specific. I even circled the question mark. Somebody's wondering right now. It's only like inwardly though. They haven't said anything. This could be you, it could be another, but somebody's wondering, could we even just be friends? Could we just be friends even if we can't be lovers again? Can we just stay friends? And it's like, oh, now you want to be friends. Now you want to be friends after you've used me. After you've used me. After not only that you used me, and if you didn't intentionally, well, your actions definitely showed me that. Okay, or you disposed of me and treated me like I didn't even matter, and now you want to bring me up out of the trash or the recycle bin to like see what kind of life is left in me. See if there's any kind of blood we could squeeze out of this turnip. What? Or if it's a friend, you know, it's like, now, no, wait, you want to be friends again? After what happened? I can forgive all day, and I'm not saying I'm perfect and whatever, but like, there's nothing else here. It's almost like baffling. I feel like someone's going to be baffled, and this is probably why another person hasn't come forward yet or hasn't verbally said this, because they know how another person's going to take it. Because, yeah, someone here is going to take it like that. It's like, what? So, let me get this right. After all that's happened, or nothing that's happened, you want to, now you want to see the value in me? Wow. I'm almost speechless. I don't even know what to say about this message, but that's it. I'm going to leave it alone. The timer went off. Ooh, love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.